Pereira vs Rountree, the champion versus the unworthy challenger.
On October 5th, a high-profile mixed martial arts tournament UFC 307 will take place in Salt Lake City, USA. In the main event of the event, UFC champion Alex Pereira from Brazil will share the octagon with American Khalil Rountree. We invite you to analyze the upcoming match in detail with us and find out whether it is worth waiting for a new king on the throne of the light heavyweight division. Is Rountree the lucky one who got a chance at the title? The UFC light heavyweight division has been at a standstill in recent years. It just so happened that after the equator of 2024, there are almost no worthy contenders for the belt, except for the Russian Magomed Ankalaev. However, the Dagestani is so disliked by UFC bosses because of his inability to promote fights that they are ready to take him past the championship match in any way. And now Ankalaev was not allowed to fight Pereira. Instead, the gift from above fell to Khalil Rountree. The American is currently in 8th place in this division. In May, Rountree was suspended from fighting for 4.5 months after he himself reported a violation of the UFC's anti-doping policy. No one could have imagined that Khalil's fight for the belt against Pereira would be announced in August. The whole MMA world was in shock. Rountree himself was probably surprised, because fate gave him an incredible chance to write his name into history. Pereira, Rountree, two bright MMA styles in one cage. The fight between Pereira and Rountree promises to be exciting, given the styles of the guys, because they both like to fight in a stand. Pereira is the epitome of strength and precision. He is known for his hard knockout hooks, mostly with his left hand. The Brazilian is not afraid to exchange punches and is able to withstand the onslaught of the enemy. According to the Stats Fight app, Alex spent an average of 71.05% of the total fight time in a distance. 13.28% of the total time is spent on clinch, 15.68% on being in the ground. The situation is similar for Rountree, which is reflected by his statistics to 93.24% average percentage of being in this distance during the fight. 6.47% falls on the clinch, 0.29 on the ground. But it's worth admitting that Khalil's style is different. He has faster strokes created in combination with dynamic footwork. The gameplay of the champion, Pereira doesn't need to change himself. Alex Pereira has already made 2 successful title defenses. First, he cut down American Jamal Hill, and then won Czech Jiří Procházka in a rematch. In both fights, the Brazilian fighter did not change himself and bet on a knockout. It is unlikely that Alex should change anything at UFC 307. Pereira is known for his tremendous strength and accuracy of strikes. Alex had 82% of his wins by knockout. At the same time, 64% of his thrown strikes reached the target. Kickboxing experience plays a key role in his style. Pereira has a variety of kicks and punches. So in the fight with Khalil, the Brazilian should rely on this. For sure, Alex is going to stop the opponent's offensives with low kicks, front kicks, and high kicks. When attacking, the champion must act in his favorite, loading the opponent's body with serial blows and charging with a left hook. The challenger's game plan. How can Khalil beat the champion? Rountree also achieved most of his victories by knockout, 69%. Interestingly, Khalil throws almost twice as many strikes per minute on average as Pereira. But its accuracy is lower, 47%. Of course, it would be nice if Khalil didn't try to focus on striking technique in the distance in the fight against Pereira. Alex is the best striker not only in the division, but in the entire league. Fighting with Jonathan in his own element is fraught. Against this background, it seems that the key to victory for Rountree may be fighting. Yes, Khalil has never taken a takedown in his career. He didn't win by submission either. However, if the American wants to increase his chances of the title, he should impose a clinch, try to transfer Pereira, and not go into the exchange of strikes. The prediction for the fight is Rountree capable of the upset of the year. Pereira is the obvious favorite, according to the betting. But will Alex be able to run over his opponent without any problems? Or will Rountree prove that his stats fight rating is not accidentally higher than Poden's? The answers to these questions will be given on Saturday night. We assume that an upset in the upcoming match is unlikely. Stylistically, Rountree is an extremely convenient match for a champion. It is hard to believe that Khalil, who has not yet been tested with an elite-level opponent in his career, will really be able to impose a fight on the champion. In this case, serious problems await the American.